Okay, so this is the first game that Sam Bennett going to be going up against Trocheck. Listen, it's very simple, okay? You need to get inside of his head, okay? Make him loco for Cocoa Puffs, okay? I don't care if you got to call him Vinny the Pooh or tell fat mama jokes, whatever you gotta do to make him crazy. I want to see him crying like a little sissy pants.
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
Puck drop. And 3, 2, 1,
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
Alright, so we got the Canes. Huge game. We got 9 games left. Having trouble talking a little bit tonight, so you guys have to bear with me. I wasn't able to do the live. I had a new supplement that I had to start taking, and I'm having an allergic reaction to it, so my throat's all swollen up. So I couldn't do the live. I'm sorry about that. I definitely will be able to be okay by Saturday for that. So no worries there. It's just I can't take that supplement because I'm allergic to it, I guess. Anyway, Bob is in net. Looks like Uyghur is back in. Looks like Marchment is hurt. So, of course, you had to find a way. Even with Marchment hurt, we got Hornquist on the top line. No problem there. Somehow Lomberg draws in on the 3rd line with Tippett on the 4th line. It's just not even worth mentioning anymore. Obviously, Tippett got caught doing something, I don't know, with the coaches. Maybe the coaches got a daughter and Tippett was hitting on her and he wants him shipped out of town. I don't know, man. But we got 9 left, like I said. These two, this is going to determine, let's face it, right? This is going to determine whether or not we can slide in there at the top or not. We need 4 points, clear wins in regulation. Sam Bennett, this is your night. You have one job tonight, okay? And that is to get into Trocheck's head. Every time he gets the puck, I want to see him on his ass. And then when he's down there, flick him in the nuts, okay? Do whatever the hell you got to do to make him crazy. We know you could take him mentally out of the game, all right? That's your job. That's why we got you. Lifetime contract on the line right now. If you can get this kid, Trocheck, to stop scoring goals against us, we'll give you 10 years and $10 million. That's how we do it around here, all right? All right, guys, let's get to it. All right, so 1-0 Panthers after 1. It really feels like we missed the opportunity there to get at least the 2nd goal. What is it? I think we had 3 power plays, and the power play just looks absolutely dreadful. I don't know why, especially against Carolina, that we continue to try to carry the puck in over the zone. It's worse. We're better off 5-on-5. Just shoot the damn puck into the zone. You know, shoot it back, win the board battle, and try to get set up. And I just don't understand. It's been this way every time we play the Canes, and they don't change anything. And this is purely on coaching. We've got players with Bennett, Gusev, Montour, Forsling. You know, we've got guys that can score on a freaking power play. The coaches are not finding a way to make this happen. But we got a 1-0 lead. Bobrovsky, I'll give him credit, man. There were 2 or 3 golden saves that he made, or it'd be, you know, a different score. I've been saying this most of the games against the Canes. I feel like we have the talent to beat this team, but we are being outcoached. And we still have nothing new for the power play, and we're going to be outcoached again on that. We can't let this team stick around where we will be back in overtime. And if we have any overtime games these next 2, it's toast for the 1st seed. Let's finish this. Do I do it now or save it? I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it for after the 3rd. Give this team an opportunity to pull its head out of its ass. We gave up 3 goals there. I have a hard time blaming any of that on Bob. I mean, the one rebound he gave Carolina a second shot. What do we have, like 12? We have like 12 shots on goal. We've had 4 power plays, and we've allowed a shorthanded goal on a 2-on-0 breakaway because Gusev decides to just like very softly just send the puck back to the point, not even close to where Montour was, completely getting just blown out of our own freaking building. And it's actually okay. I don't want to lose this game, but let's face it, if we don't get the top seed, it's us against Tampa Bay. So I don't know that I'm really going to melt down after this. We are not ready to play the Canes. I still feel like we have the talent to play with them. But look what happens. Q decides to finally get Yandel off the power play 1 and put Montour in. And anybody blaming that on Montour just needs to just shut their damn mouth, because that was the worst freaking pass. That was completely 100% on Gusev. There was absolutely nothing Montour could do. Let's see if we can get Matthias queued up and get this game to overtime. So, if you grew up as a Miami Dolphins fan, watching Dan Marino, you knew that every year, for the most part, we were going to have a good team make the playoffs. And whoever we played, we'd beat. Until we played the Bills, and every game, we would think this is the time that we're going to beat the Bills, and then we would lose to the Bills. So, I'll say here what I just said on Twitter. It is April 22nd, and I'm preparing to do playoff Panther recaps in the first round against the Lightning, which is what we all wanted in the first damn place. Best shot we have out of the 4 teams is playing Tampa, not Carolina. That's obvious, and I want nothing to do with Nashville and Soros. I want nothing to do with that. Because if you've been a Panther fan for 5 minutes, you know our kryptonite is a hot goaltender. No thanks. I'm good. We'll get the 2nd or 3rd seed. We'll play Tampa. It'll go 6-7 games. I think we can actually win that series. What else do we want? I know, look, in years past, I know some of you probably thinking I'm ready to yell and scream and rant and rave. The Canes are just better. The Canes are just better. And do I still feel like we have talent to play with them, especially when Verhaeghe comes back? Yes. But what we do on the ice when we play them, number one, our coach has no answers. Our coach has 0 answers, with the exception of change up the lines once again. And I think, some of that is really starting to have an effect in terms of lack of chemistry with certain players and certain, yeah, we got new guys, but like that pass Gusev made to Montour, it's 2 new guys who aren't used to playing together. It's a terrible pass. Gusev is I'm kind of cooling on him a little bit. He's got to hit the net. All right, he's getting a lot of chances, but every freaking shot is high and wide. So I'm not saying I don't like him, but he needs to hit the friggin' net. Barkov doing everything he can. Sam Bennett is a freaking beast. We've got a good team. We've got some minor to moderate weaknesses that Carolina exposes every damn time. And for me, I think the main reason is because our freaking coach is so stubborn, he won't change anything. And I know he made the one change to Montour, and then the freaking goal happened. But I'm sorry, anybody thinks that was Montour's fault, just delete your account, okay? I mean, good Lord. Nothing he could do. The puck never got anywhere near him, so this is just not his fault. So, I'm good. I'm good. What do we see this game? I mean, Brovsky played, he gave up 3, but good Lord, a 2-on-none, okay? And then the one goal that you'd like to, kind of have back. I mean, it was, he was giving up some fat rebounds there in the second period. But, we had a lot of shots here in the third period. And here's the thing. We saw them come out with a fire in the third period. And this is my concern with this team. This has been the habit with Barkov and Huberdeau. That fire that we have in the third period when our balls are up against the wall, we need to play 60 minutes in these big games like that. And they disappoint over and over again. Now, I'm not saying Barkov didn't play hard, and I'm not saying Huberdeau didn't play hard. He wasn't as active as he's been. But the energy of the team, okay, those guys are supposed to be the leaders. The energy of the team was so flat in the second period, and we've built up a hell of a nice record, beating the crap out of lesser teams, and matching up nicely against Tampa Bay. But we had no shot against Carolina. So, I don't like to lose games, obviously. But we get the second, third seed, play Tampa Bay in the first round. Maybe Soros can eliminate the Canes, whatever the case may be. I'm good with it. I want to win a freaking playoff round. If you would have told me beginning of the season this is where we'd be, I'm totally fine. That doesn't mean we don't have the weaknesses that we do, but, we lose Ekblad. Coach is going to stick with Yandel. And, these guys, this team still has to learn to play hard for 60 minutes when it's important. When it's important. We look great, when we're beating the crap out of the Jackets. All right? But this was every time we play the Canes, there's one period where they just absolutely school us, and Q has no answers. He's just got no answers for it. All right. I know it's a disappointing night, but you know what? I mean, all right, so we don't win the division. Okay. I'm good. I'm good, man. Let's finish the rest of these 8 games. Stay healthy. Get some of these healthy guys back. And then we're going to have a nice little break there after the season's over, right? Because they're still playing games at least until the 19th. So we're at least going to have a couple of weeks. I'm not saying lose games, but at this point, take the second seed, take the third seed. I'm good. Let's just get out of this healthy and win a freaking round. Right now, the goal is stay healthy, draw Tampa, and win a round. And anything after that is an absolute bonus, especially if we play Carolina. I just don't have it in me on a night like tonight to just bitch and moan and groan about individual things. They keep beating us. We keep losing. We're out-coached. They've got better players. And I'll see you guys Saturday. I appreciate all the support. Saturday, this throw is going to be okay. It's starting to go away now because obviously I haven't taken the supplement today. So I should be okay, but it's hard on me now. Saturday, I'm going to do everything I can to have a live stream before the game. I appreciate everybody's support. I just put up another interview with One Bad Steve. Put that up on the Patreon. All right? I appreciate the 15 of you that have joined. I would love to see more. Okay? The more that I get over there, the more content I can do. I'm going to keep up doing the lives. But, seeing the subscribers being added to the channel and seeing people join that Patreon, I'm a human being. It's good motivation. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, guys. Appreciate it. I'll see you again Saturday.